Hi, I'm Betsy, and this is my helper, Ellie. We just bought a 2018 Ram ProMaster 1500 cargo van. We plan to convert it to a camper van for fun getaways and adventures. Come along with us on this journey. Our flooring layers will be the van rug, which sits down into the ribs of the van, with the factory composite wood floor over it, and then our sheet vinyl on top. And this vinyl, the brand is Tarkett, and the pattern is called Barnwood Weathered. And the reason we picked this one is because it was the thickest vinyl we could find, and this in particular was noted for being sound deadening. And we felt that this soft layer would be insulating as well. So that's why we picked this. Fortunately, we had the factory composite wood floor as our template, so we were able to just lay out the sheet of vinyl and then put the factory wood composite floor over it, trace it out with a Sharpie just in case the vinyl moved at all, and then use a utility knife and a straight edge just to cut around it. And we debated whether we wanted to leave any extra flooring at any point, and we decided the only place we wanted to leave extra was enough in case we want to wrap it up to the cockpit where the step up into the cockpit is. And so we left about 7 or 8 inches there. Otherwise, we're cutting it just to match the factory wood floor.
And I want to show you our final flooring system. So it consists of 3 layers. The bottom layer is the van rug, which is a polypropylene product. It insulates, sound deadens, and it fits in between the ribs. This layer with the silver, this is the original OEM floor. And it's great because it's all in one piece and it holds down the van rug, gets everything nice and level. And then on top of that we have a very thick, it's called Tarkett is the brand name, and it's a sound deadening insulating vinyl. And what we did is we laid the OEM floor on top of the sheet vinyl and traced it. And you can still see some of the marks where we traced it around to be able to fit it. And then we just laid them all down like lasagna, and I'll show you how we held it down. See, these are the cargo ties that held down the original OEM floor, and there's this black plastic cup that would go around the OEM floor. What I did is I took out the bolts that were the originals, and I had to get longer bolts. It's a metric thread. I think it's 1.25, I believe. Anyway, I just cut a hole where the vinyl is, put the cups back down, and then got, I think they're called fender washers. It's a really big washer just to sort of hold down the plastic, disperse the weight, and then put the cargo tie back, and then put the longer bolt through it. So that it would reach all the way through. So that holds down the whole system. And there's one here. I know there's 2 in the back. I think there's one sort of in that area. And there is definitely one under here, because that's where I also attach the strap for the water jug. And there's just one water jug in here right now, but there's a cargo tie down there, and that also holds down the floor. So the whole floor went down first, and then we built things up around it so that everything is holding the floor down. We ran the vinyl up on that step, and it's got it's not the most perfect thing in the world, but it actually works really well. We just tucked it up under the step up, and I put double-sided tape in there to just hold things together, and it works just fine for us. And then I put a piece of angled aluminum on this edge here because we're coming in and out all the time. So I didn't want dirt getting in there, and I didn't want it getting caught. So that's the floor system. It's very easy.
Thanks for watching. I hope this helps you with your project.